Hey there, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Trade by Numbers. I hope you had a fantastic Friday to close out this week. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. We're going to keep it short and sweet, but we're going to reveal our ROI for the week. You're not going to want to miss that. Now, if you're new to the channel, my name is Josiah, and I trade stocks and cryptocurrencies for a living. And you know the drill by now. If you hate making money, this isn't the channel for you. But if you want to learn how to become financially free, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and do me a favor. Hit that like button. Helps me get these videos out to more people. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm. So let's get into the market, see how the day ran, and how we closed out. So we ended up with the S&P up 0.45%. We end up with the Dow up 0.59%. And the NASDAQ just barely squeaking out at 0.01%. Just barely in the green, but we did close there. So can't complain too bad about that. We didn't really end up with a big sell-off today. We didn't end up with a big bounce. The market was pretty well flat throughout the day. We had crypto run up just a little bit, but kind of overall flat for the day there too. Just not much exciting happening. These are the kind of days that's hard on being a day trader because there's not a lot of volatility there to trade. However, we did use it as a buying opportunity. IMPP pulled back again. We picked that up. I picked up a position at 36.75 cents. So we got our average way down on that. That's my third position on that. We'll see if oil prices run up over the weekend and we get a nice sell on that come Monday. So that's what I'm going to be looking for on IMPP. I'd love to see that run back up. At least hit 40. If we can do better than 40, it's all gravy. We're going to make a great ROI even if we just get up around 40. So I'm going to be happy with that. And Coinbase now. We had Coinbase opened up. I had a stop loss set it on my lowest position that if it dropped below 48, I could get out, make a little bit of money on it, hopefully pick it up cheaper. It's exactly what we did. Right after open, it stopped me out at 48. Made 4.4% on that trade. Again, we're holding 3 positions. That was the $46 position that we picked up last week. Made 4.4% on that. And I bought back in. I put a buy order in at $45, and of course we got down there several times today and I was able to pick that position back up. So still holding a lot of Coinbase. If we get an uptick in crypto over the weekend, we could see Coinbase making us a lot of money next week. But heck, we can't complain about it. Coinbase made us most of our money this week. When I tell you about our ROI later, you're going to see Coinbase was the biggest driver by far on our ROI this week. But overall, the markets, they closed. They look pretty good. It's not selling off badly. Taking a little bit of a pause. That could be a sign that we've got more of this bull rally yet to go. If the bull rally was over, then chances are we'd see these sell-offs. We'd see them starting to get hard. We've got the Fed coming out or some of the bankers coming out and starting to talk pretty hawkish, and people are starting to get a sense that it's going to be a 75-point basis hike instead of a 50, and yet these markets are holding up. That tells me that they're still wanting to run. We talked about that earlier. These hedge funds could want it to run. They could want to pump it up. The markets are getting to the point where you need to be careful because we've pushed up. And we're not expecting that we are in a bull market at all. We've got a recession coming more than likely next year. We're going to have a downturn. And these markets running up makes perfect conditions to catch people off guard in at too high of prices. That's why we want to be careful what we're buying into. Make sure it's not a stock that's already ran up 10, 15, 20% from where our lows was. That's why we're buying into stocks like Coinbase that is beat down. They are at their lows, and they've got pretty much nowhere to go but up. So let's go ahead. Let's get into it. I'm not going to make this video too long. let's talk about our ROI for the week. Drum roll, please. We ended up 19.3% ROI for the week. I'm not going to complain about that. And with that being said, that's actually one of our lowest weeks since we've been doing this video series. I think that's third lowest week we've had, and we still closed out at almost 20% ROI up for the week. So really happy with that. And most all of that was Coinbase. We ended up with several positions this week, lower than normal, but Coinbase was 90% of that 19.3% ROI. We made a lot of money in and out of Coinbase. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 times in and out of Coinbase this week, and really stacked it up there for us. So tickled death. Third week in a row, Coinbase has made us a bunch of money, and I look forward to it doing the same next week. We're holding a big position. If we get a pop, it could really bring us in a nice ROI next week. So I'm looking forward to that. Have a great weekend. Make sure you catch me tomorrow. We're going to be talking some about crypto. You're not going to want to miss out on that. If you're not in crypto, you need to be taking a serious look at it, because this is the best time to be getting into crypto. If you can't go back in time, this is it. We're probably never going to see these prices again, especially on some of these projects. So if you're thinking about getting into crypto, I definitely recommend that you start diving into it and learning about it, because once we start moving up and get into an accumulation phase, we won't see this again, because we're going to go from that accumulation phase to the bull run. And the bull run, we're going to see new highs. And even once we hit another winter, we're not going to see these prices. Same as we're not going to see the prices we seen in the last crypto winter. So make sure you catch me tomorrow. We're going to talk about that. We're going to find out what is the best buys out there. Till then, be blessed. And remember, never trade with your emotions. Always trade by the numbers.